Hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick overview on this 20 volt Dewalt heat gun that I picked up about a year ago. This is model number DCE 530. After owning this for about a year, there's some things I really like about it, and then there's some things I don't. I just want to go over that quickly with you guys. It does have, just to go over features real quick, it's got a high setting and it's got a low setting. You've got a safety on the trigger, which is nice. If you're going to throw this in a box with a bunch of other tools, knowing that, if it has a battery hooked up anyways, that you're not going to accidentally set this thing off in the middle of the box and melt a bunch of things or catch something on fire, even worse. It does have an LED light on the front. It's not the brightest thing in the world. I'll tell you, it's better than having nothing though, especially in the dark. I'd rather have a flashlight on me. But and then you've got when you put it on, you've got a trigger lock, so you can do this hands-free and heat something up. You have both hands available to you. Now, Dewalt advertises that this will run for like up to 40-some minutes on one run charge if you're running it consistently. I will say I've got a couple different amp hour batteries that I'll use on this. I usually go for my 5. The most I think I've ever seen out of a one full charge battery is around 14-15 minutes. Something smaller like a 2 or 3 amp hour, you're going to have under 10 minutes of runtime. So try to have an extra battery on hand if you think you're going to be using this a lot. Most of the time, you're going to turn this on for just a couple seconds anyways, heat something up, you're done. If you're using it like I did a couple times during the winter where I've thawed something that's ice caked up on it or whatnot, you might go through a couple batteries. They say it's, around, I think it's like 990 degrees Fahrenheit that this gun will run at max. I've never seen anywhere near that. I used a temp gun once or twice on it while I was running something. I think the most I've ever seen after the gun's run for a couple minutes is around 150 to 180 degrees. So take that for what it is. They show max conditions. You're not ever going to see that out of this. Also, the other thing too, think about, most people are going to have a quarter heat gun. This is a convenience thing. I run this when I need to run, just grab it and go. I don't have the electricity next to me. It's just easier to grab. I have a quarter heat gun. If I need more power than that, I grab that. So just have realistic expectations as to what this gun will do for you. I think you'll be just as happy with it as I am. And just real quick, I figured I'd show you what this looked like, heating up. I'll use a heat shrink for example on this. So I've got this on high. Put your gun on. You've got that trigger lock, so now I'm hands-free. And you can see just real quick how that heats up almost instantly. And just like that, you got a heat shrink. So all in all, this DeWalt 20 volt heat gun, I think it's a great thing to have in your toolbox, especially if you're a DeWalt guy. You've got a full lineup of DeWalt tools. This is just one more to add to your toolbox. It's a nice convenience thing to have. You can just grab it, grab a battery, get out there and take care of your task. If you've got realistic expectations, this is going to be a great tool for you to add on.